What is up, my friend? So I just got off of work, and D23 was amazing today. There was a lot of talk about Star Wars. There was a lot of talk about the new Disney movies, but Marvel in particular was what everybody was hoping to hear more from. Although we did get the awesome news that Black Panther 2 is coming in 2022, that many fans, and myself included, were waiting to hear what is the future going to entail for Tom Holland. Are we going to be getting more Spider-Man films from Sony, or are we going to continue with the MCU? Well, it turns out we got some of those questions answered some way or another. Now, Tom Holland did come on to talk about the movie that he is with Chris Pratt in, but what he said at the end was what really got to people. He said that it's been a crazy week and that he loves us 3000. Basically sending everybody out there to cry. Turns out, in an exclusive interview with EW, he went on to say this. He said, basically, we've made 5 great movies. It's been 5 amazing years. I've had the time of my life. Who knows what the future holds? So, he doesn't even know himself. But all I know is that I'm going to continue playing Spider-Man and having the time of my life. It's going to be so fun, however we choose to do it. The future for Spider-Man will be different, but it will be equally as awesome and amazing, and we'll find new ways to make it even cooler. To me, that sounds like he already knows that Spider-Man's probably not coming back to the MCU, at least with him, because we know that he has 2 more contractual obligations for Spider-Man films, and it wouldn't make sense for him to just keep holding off, because, I mean, of course Tom Holland wants to venture off into other things, probably, and of course the studio as well wants to make the money. So I think Sony, if Disney doesn't reach an agreement by the end of the year, they probably will be going ahead and go on to make their own Spider-Man films and fit them in whatever way possible. Tom Holland seems to realize this as well, and that's why he says, whether it's with Sony, with the MCU, whatever is different, I'm still going to be playing Spider-Man and enjoying it because it is what it is. And Feige kind of went on to say sort of the same thing that I'm already calling him Peter, but that Tom Holland said, and that's that we already made some awesome movies together and it was great, and I knew that the time wasn't going to be enough, but here we are. But this is what he had to say exactly. I'm feeling about Spider-Man gratitude and joy. We got to make 5 films within the MCU with Spider-Man, 2 standalones and 3 with the Avengers. It was a dream that I thought would never happen. It was never meant to last forever. We knew there was a finite amount of time that we'd be able to do this, and we told the story we wanted to tell. I'll always be thankful for that. So with that, that's pretty much how we wrap this story up. I think for now, I think we don't know anything else that's going to be happening. Sony is doing great with Venom. The MCU will still be fine, I believe, over time, although they have set up a lot with Spider-Man in the last movies, so it's going to be interesting to see how they will juggle all of that around if they're not too sure what's happening with Spider-Man, because, I mean, they're setting up Spider-Man to be the next Tony Stark, the next forefront leader of sorts. And now we don't have him, so it's going to be interesting exactly how all of that's going to come into play once we get closer to the new releases and all of that. But I don't know, I just hope that Sony and Disney are able to reach some sort of agreement, whatever it may be. And I mean, we never even thought Spider-Man would ever have come to the MCU a couple of years back, so anything can happen, my friends. What do you think, however, about the latest news? What do you think about Spider-Man staying with Sony, not coming back to the MCU? What do you think? Let me know. Anyways, haven't already subscribed, hit that like, comment, share, all that good stuff. I'll break all the news that you want to break about the movies you love, video games, TV shows, all that good stuff, and so much more. But anyways, make sure you subscribe. On the road to 8,000 subscribers. We are less than 300 away. I am super pumped for that. And anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Stay positive.